and welcome. So the world of AI is just packed with buzzwords, right? You hear generative, agentic, AI agents, and they all kind of sound the same. But here's the thing, they're not. So what is the real difference? And more importantly, how do they all fit together? Well, let's break it down.
Look, if you're feeling a little lost in the sauce, you are definitely not alone. It's so easy to get confused because, honestly, these terms get thrown around interchangeably all the time. But they actually describe really different, super powerful ideas that are changing everything. And today, we're going to make it all make sense.
To make this super simple, we're going to use an analogy. I want you to imagine that you're building a top-tier expert AI team to get a big project done. Now, this team has 3 P specialists, a creator, a planner, and a doer. And each one has a very specific, very important job to do. Okay, first up, let's meet the team member you probably already know and love, Generative AI. This is our team's artist, the writer, the creative powerhouse.
So what exactly is generative AI at its heart? Well, it's a type of AI that is just brilliant at creating new stuff from scratch. It looks at just mountains of data, text, pictures, code, and it learns all the patterns. That way, when you ask it for something, it can generate totally new, original content just for you.
Its whole job, its entire reason for being, is just to create. That's it. Whether that's writing up an email, coming up with a logo, or spitting out a little bit of code, its purpose is to generate a specific thing based on your prompt. Think of tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, or Claude. Those are all perfect examples of the creator on our AI team.
Now, here's a really key detail about how this creator works. Generative AI is fundamentally reactive. It doesn't just wake up and decide to write a poem. It waits. It waits for you to give it a very specific command, and then it produces a single, complete response. It reacts. It doesn't act on its own.
And you see this in all the common ways we use it, right? Drafting marketing stuff, creating cool images, summarizing a 10-page report into a paragraph, or writing a quick bit of code. These are all one-off creative tasks. It's exactly what our creator is built for.
All right, so we've got our creator, but an artist needs a plan, right? A writer needs a strategy. And that's where the second member of our team comes into play. Let's meet Agentic AI, who we'll call the planner. This is the brains of the whole operation.
Now, Agentic AI is a whole different ballgame. It's not about creating just one thing. It's an autonomous capability that lets an AI system go after big, complex goals pretty much on its own. The 2 key words you got to remember here are autonomous and multi-step.
So how on earth does it do that? Well, any agentic system has 3 main parts. First, there's a planning module. Its job is to look at a huge goal and break it down into a simple checklist. Second, it has memory, so it can actually learn from what it did before and get smarter. And third, and this is a game changer, it has tool use capability. It can actually go out and use other software, pull from databases, and connect to APIs to get things done in the real world.
So let's go back to our comparison. If generative AI is reactive, agentic AI is proactive. You see the difference? You don't give it a detailed prompt. You give it a big high-level goal like plan my vacation, and it independently figures out the plan, the steps, and the tools it needs to use to make it happen. It takes the initiative.
Okay, so we have our creator and our planner. Now we just need someone to actually roll up their sleeves and get the work done. And that brings us to the final member of our team, the AI agent. This is our doer.
Now listen up, because this is a super crucial point where a lot of people get tripped up. Agentic is the adjective. It describes the planning capability. It's the brain. An AI agent is the noun. It's the actual system, the worker, that uses that agentic brain to perform tasks. So one is the brain, the other is the body.
So what kind of jobs does our doer actually do?
Well, we're talking about some serious stuff. Managing entire workflows from start to finish, digging through multiple databases to conduct an investigation and then writing the report. It can monitor for changes in regulations in real time. It can even handle business processes like accounts payable or onboarding a new client. These are real actions, not just creating content.
Okay, so now that we've met the whole team, let's see how they really shine. Because the magic happens when the creator, the planner, and the doer all work together on one big, complex project.
So let's say our big goal is to plan and launch a new marketing campaign. First, the AI agent, our doer, gets that high-level objective. Then its internal agentic AI, the planner, gets to work and breaks it down into a strategy. That plan might say, hey, we need some social media posts. So it calls on our generative AI, the creator, to actually write the text and design the images.
And finally, the AI agent, the doer, takes that content and uses its tools to schedule the posts, watch the engagement, and report back on how it all went. See? Everyone has their part to play. It's beautiful teamwork.
Understanding this team dynamic is really the key to seeing where all of this is going. AI is moving way beyond just answering our questions. It's heading towards complex, autonomous problem solving.
So let's just nail this down one last time. Generative AI's job is to create. Its behavior is reactive. That's our creator. Agentic AI's job is to plan. Its behavior is proactive. That's our planner. And the AI agent's job is to act. Its behavior is autonomous. That's our doer. This little chart really sums it all up perfectly. So, what's over the horizon? Well, the next evolution is already starting to happen. Physical AI. Just imagine these same AI agents with all their planning and doing capabilities, but now they're controlling robots to perform tasks in the real world. We're talking security patrols, inspecting factory equipment. The team is about to get a whole lot more hands-on.
And that really brings us to the big question, doesn't it? As these AI teams get better and better at creating, planning, and doing, what's left for us? What becomes the most important role for humans to play? Are we the ones who set the goals? The strategists? The ethicists who make the final call? That's the question we're all going to have to figure out together. Thanks for watching.